So, how did one developer manage to pull in over $500,000? Well, it wasn't from one single massive risky bet. Instead, he built a portfolio of 8 different income streams. We're going to break down exactly how stacking these small wins created something huge.
Let me ask you this. Do you think pouring all your time, money, and energy into one perfect idea is the best path to success? Or is it actually the riskiest move you can possibly make? We're about to explore how one person earned over $500,000 by doing the exact opposite.
The secret sauce behind all of this is what's called the portfolio mindset. And trust me, it's a fundamental shift in how you think about building things online. It's all about playing the long game and, most importantly, taking the risk out of your journey.
So what does that actually mean? Well, instead of betting everything on finding that one magical unicorn idea, you build a bunch of smaller projects. You know, the reality is, some of them are going to fail, and that's totally fine, because others will win, and your overall portfolio grows and gives you stability. Think about it this way. Would you bet your life savings on one single volatile stock, or would you spread it across a safer index fund? This is the creator's version of an index fund. Okay, the theory sounds great, right? But what about the proof? Let's get into the nitty-gritty and actually deconstruct this $500,000 portfolio. This is where you really see how powerful this strategy is in the real world. Yep, over $500,000. That's the headline number, generated over 6 years from this collection of small bets. But honestly, the total isn't even the most interesting part. The real magic is how all the different little pieces fit together to build that big number. And this chart just says it all, doesn't it? Look at the breakdown. No single slice of this pie is some mind-blowing, world-changing idea on its own. It's the combination of a course, YouTube, a small software product. That's what makes it so resilient. If one stream has a slow month, who cares? The others are there to pick up the slack. The biggest piece of the pie was a single online course, bringing in a whopping $180,000. And get this, the course was built years ago. It's now an asset that practically runs on autopilot, generating passive income and freeing up his time to go build the next project. Next up, we have content creation. His YouTube channel pulled in over $100,000 from ads and sponsorships. This is a perfect example of how building an audience in your specific niche isn't just a marketing tool. It can become a serious income stream all by itself, and it helps fuel all your other projects. Then there's his first successful SaaS. That's software as a service, which made $68,000 in revenue. But wait, there's more. He later sold the whole thing for an additional $50,000. This just highlights another way you can monetize with this portfolio approach. You're not just building income streams, you're building sellable assets. And the list just keeps on going. I mean, look at this. An ebook adds another $30,000. Consulting, $14,000. A collection of other small products chips in another $15,000, and freelancing brought in tens of thousands more. You see how they stack up? Individually, they're small wins, but together, they're a force to be reckoned with. Okay, so we've seen the what, we know where the money came from. Now for the most important part, the how. How can you actually replicate this? Well, there's a simple, repeatable process for it. Let's walk through the 5-step playbook to getting your first win. This loop is the engine that drives the entire strategy. First, you build something small and useful, and I mean small. Think weeks, not months. Second, and this is non-negotiable, you ship it publicly. Get it out there. Most projects fail because nobody knows they exist, not because they're bad. Third, get feedback. Listen to what people are telling you. Fourth, add monetization early. Asking for payment is the ultimate validation that you've built something people actually want. And finally, step 5, you decide. If it has traction, great, you double down. If not, no problem. You move on to the next idea completely guilt-free. So, it all comes down to this simple mantra. Build, ship, get feedback, monetize, decide. And then you repeat that cycle over and over and over until something hits. This process is designed to discover a winner through rapid experiments, not by trying to predict one in advance. Now, I know what you're probably thinking. How on earth do you manage all these different projects without your brain just exploding? It sounds like a recipe for getting completely overwhelmed, right? Well, there is a secret to making it all work, and it's all about focus. Okay, this part is absolutely crucial. The wrong way to do this is to build a fitness app, then a product for writers, then something else completely different. You have zero synergy. Your audience is split. The right way is to build multiple projects all serving the same niche. A course for developers, then an ebook for developers, then a SaaS for developers. You see? Your audience compounds with every project, and you can cross-sell between your products. That is a massive force multiplier.
All right, let's bring it all home. We're going to wrap this all up into a clear action plan and cover the final mindset you need to adopt to really make this work for you.
So let's recap the key principles we learned today. It all starts with adopting a portfolio mindset to reduce your risk. This lets you stack small income streams that compound over time. You find what works by using that 5-step loop. You create massive synergy by focusing all your projects on a single niche, and all of this is powered by the most critical action of all. You have to ship it.
And as a final piece of advice, please remember this. Everyone is on their own journey, at their own stage. The goal is progress, not perfection. Stop comparing where you are with where someone else is. Just focus on your own next step, your own next ship. And that leaves us with one last crucial question. This whole thing isn't about theory, it's about action. It's not about building $1 million company tomorrow, it's about starting today. So what small, useful project are you going to ship this week?